Welcome back, guys. I'm KyleBall13. Today is going to be a very quick-paced video. We're going to talk about a lot of different things regarding Black Ops 3. There's videos all over the place. YouTubers were called in to be able to play it and check it out, and that's pretty crazy that we know that much about multiplayer. But this video is basically Black Ops 3 in a nutshell. I'm going to report on everything that's already been reported on. I didn't personally have any experience with this, but this is what I've learned from watching everybody's videos. Mainly Drifter and T Martin. Those two are the videos that I'm basing most of this off of, and I'll give them the credit for that, obviously, because they're the ones who had the information. So Black Ops 3 is coming out November 6, 2015. That's pretty cool. That's going to be a Friday, so we'll play all the weekend. There is a beta. Generally, we're thinking 1 to 2 months before, so possibly September. Basically, this will be really cool because it'll help them fix bugs and glitches, and then this should last about a week, maybe 2 weeks. They're debating on how long it's going to last. Next up, the big question, are there exos? No, there's no exos. There's something called thrust jump, but from what I can understand from this is it's not anything like a boost. It's not a double jump. It's not anything. You jump and then you hold A, and it's basically what Drifter regarded as a faster way to climb ladders. I think that's really cool. There's not much verticality in this game. It's a lot more of old-fashioned Call of Duty, and I'm really excited for that. Next, we have specialists. There are 9 different classes. Each one has a special weapon or a special ability. You choose one specialist per game, and then you choose either their weapon or their ability, and then you cannot change that in game. You have to wait till the next game to be able to do that. I think this is really cool. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of leveling up system for each of these specialists, so the one you use more will be the one that you kind of get better at, and it gets better over time. So I think this will be really cool. And then create a class is actually underneath this. So you pick a specialist, one of the 9, you pick their weapon or their ability, either one, and then those will charge up during the game depending on what you do. Generally, they've said you can get, you know, a weapon 2 to 3 times a game, and an ability maybe 3 to 4 times if you're playing and getting kills and capturing objectives and so forth. And then after that, you will pick your class. So your classes will be set up after that. And the reason for the specialist is so that you can kind of tell, you know, if somebody's wearing flak jacket, they got a big armor on. So you can kind of tell what you're coming up against. I think it's cool. They did that in Black Ops 1. I really enjoyed that. Next, we have the Gunsmith. This is the thing I'm most excited for. So in the Gunsmith, you can customize your guns, kind of make your own variants, if you will. I don't know how much the actual stats of the gun will change, but you can add attachments on, and you can name your gun and all sorts of stuff. And so there's one optical slot, and then it's kind of confusing, but there's 5 to 6 other slots. We don't know what the exact number is, and those will count in the Pick-10 system. And your gun will actually look like the attachments that you put on there. So that's really cool. I like that you can put a lot of attachments on. And it'll be really cool to be able to customize your gun and name it and kind of make your own little variant. Paint jobs is the next thing. So you kind of make your own camos. It will go on the top, the right and left side of the gun. And then the ordinary camo or the gun itself will kind of cover the rest of it. And you might be able to share those with your friends. We'll see what they do. Obviously, all of this is still up in the air. We don't exactly know what the final version of the game will contain. Theater mode is back. Yay, that's awesome. Theater mode's great. You can share stuff with your friends, easy to record on. I'm really excited for theater mode. It'll help everybody be able to record. It's just cool to be able to record everything that you're doing. Zombies, it looks, we don't know much about this. They don't want to tell us much, it seemed. From what I can understand is it's going to be very deep. They're going to have their own progression system, their own ranking system. And, you know, my thought is it might be intertwined with the campaign because of all the Snapchats and all the stuff we've been getting about zombies. We haven't heard much about the campaign either. They just kind of showed us an overview of Black Ops 3. And so, you know, it might be kind of intertwined with the zombies coming and all sorts of stuff. So we'll see what goes on with that. We'll hear more about that in the future, I'm sure. Pick-10 system is back, not Pick-13 like Advanced Warfare. Pick-10 like Black Ops 2. The score streaks will be separate, so you'll have 3 score streaks every game, and then Pick-10. And all those attachments that you put on in the Gunsmith will actually count as each pick. So you could put, you know, you could have 5 attachments on your gun, but then you might not be able to have many perks at all. So that's totally up to you guys, but Pick-10 is awesome. I liked it. Panic Knife is gone. The melee is now you hit people with the butt of your gun. It will take 2 hits to kill, and it's kind of unclear whether if it'll kill from 1 hit from behind. I assume it will, kind of like an assassination. But I don't know. The Panic Knife was fun. It was cool to get kills with, but it'll definitely add a whole melee component to the game where you can't just one-hit people, so it'll be interesting. Unless you have a combat knife. If you have your combat knife up and you hit, then you'll one-hit people, just kind of like Black Ops 2. Wall running is involved in this game. From what I understand is there's only a couple areas on the map that you can do it on. It's not like Titanfall where you can wall run on everything. It's only a certain amount of areas in the map. So it'll change up the gameplay a little bit, but probably not too much. Swimming is another thing they included. You can shoot underwater, you can swim fast, but again, this is very minimal and it's definitely not necessary to play the game. And then the last thing I'm going to cover is the safe house. This is kind of like a stage between levels of the campaign, so you can like put your guns up on the wall, you have a gun rack, and you can show off your cool stuff in there. People can come see it, you can invite people there, and this is where you'll get ready for missions and you get ready for things to do. So that'll be cool to see how they implement that. Maybe that'll be implemented into the multiplayer as well. So that's a lot of information, guys. That's kind of the main points that I gathered from everybody talking about Black Ops 3. I just kind of want to put them in a quick little video so people who don't have a ton of time can watch and get all the information they need. So if you enjoyed, stay tuned, subscribe, and like. More news to come. Black Ops 3 news, CSGO, all sorts of different fun videos. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Peace out.